Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the power forward position. And for Phoenix, KD and Nurkic are the big men for him. Tyus Jones is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Beal in at the small forward. A really important game for the NBA Cup tournament tonight. Both of these teams are still alive, Grant.
Well, B.A., despite losing in cup games, they can still advance into the knockout stages. So they both have a lot to play for. This should be a fun one.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Takes the 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Booker with it. Outside Jones. Here's Nurkic. On the wing, Durant. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Booker against Vassell. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Takes a 13-footer, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. You have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
Now here's Wembanyama, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
Durant, pass to Nurkic. Booker for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
And he makes the first.
Yet known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
And the second free throw is good. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter out here, too.
Good-looking guy.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Nurkic. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Elbow shot. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Jones.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Vassell outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Nurkic. It's hauled in by the Suns. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And here's Jones. Pass to Beal. Now here's Booker. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's made all of his free throws to this point, 3 of 3.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker. One shot.
What's up? That free throw good from Booker. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Spurs. Early on, they've got the third best record. And for the Suns, they are way behind in their conference.
Checking out San Antonio, many of us experts earmarked them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Nurkic. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ball finds Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. 4 on the clock. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Got a piece of it.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Down low. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
You take a look at the Suns. Well, not the start to the NBA Cup tournament they were looking for. Odds are against them, but we've seen crazy things happen in this league.
Well, they're 1-2 thus far. I don't think 500 will cut it, so it looks like their cup run is done no matter what the result tonight.
And as for San Antonio, what a Game 4 in the tournament this is for them. You can chalk it up as a must-win if they want to move on.
Well, looking back on past NBA Cups, that third win has proven to be vital. They'll be laying it all out on the floor in this one.
Now here's Wembanyama. He has 7. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama screen. Paul. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Durant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Booker against Vassell. Booker can't get it to go. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
An incredible fourth quarter response. It showed this team's character. I mean, they stunned everyone.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Booker. The 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Booker's got 12.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's Kelishvili. Still no points. Back to Paul. Vassell against Booker. And San Antonio again with a bucket. The Suns have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Durant finds Jones. To the paint. Here's Booker. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Shakes him. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here's Beal. A 23-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
Well, you can't say enough about what he did on defense. 3 blocks and made those shooters very uncomfortable.
Allen, he's checked in for the Suns. San Antonio leading. Here's Paul. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Wembanyama. And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 13.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
On the wing, Durant. Paul against Booker. Down low. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Well, as long as Wembanyama's in the same zip code, there's a chance he's blocking your shot.
Suns trail by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Ryan, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. O'Neal, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. The 4th spot held by the Suns.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now Paul. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by O'Neal. Vassell against Allen. Shot clock at 6. Vassell outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Durant, pass to O'Neal. 18 feet out. Booker, good. Booker's got 14 points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Outside Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Pass to Allen. Booker with it. He's guarded by Paul. Shoots. Booker no good. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Booker against Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Shoots over Allen. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Paul.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Nurkic. Outside O'Neal. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Paul with it. No points yet. Now Vassell. Allen defending. Vassell passes to Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. The 3. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Nurkic just got his 7th rebound here tonight. Fires from the wing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Paul against Morris. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama down low. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
That free throw good from Barnes. Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys.
With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first. An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Beal. To the inside. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And he's really improved as a playmaker over the years. Beal's basketball IQ seems to just get higher and higher.
Outside Barnes. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Outside Wembanyama. Tries again. He's off on the layup. Suns trail by 4. Allen outside. Pass to Beal. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. .41 seconds left in the opening quarter. 4 on the clock. For 3, Allen. Here's Plumlee. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Plumlee's gotten his second bucket of the game. San Antonio has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots a fadeaway. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Beal left side, 14 feet away. The shot off that time. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Played tremendous D, challenging every. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
They've got Monte Morris. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Allen in a 2-guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Morris passes to Beal. They set the pick. For 3, Allen. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
San Antonio leading by 3. Left side Barnes. Here's Jones. And he can't get that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. And so Morris will bring it up for the Suns. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. O'Neal misses. Here's Castle. No points so far. Pass to Jones. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Morris down low. Wembanyama on him. Morris deciding where to go with it. Outside O'Neal from the arc. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Wembanyama, screen on Morris. Here's Jones. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Well, you like the passion Jones steps on the floor with, especially for being so undersized.
Stan, when Trey Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring, but he is a great facilitator.
Old school, traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
Allen a screen. Here's Beal. Gets some space and buries the jumper. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Jones against Jones. Now here's Jones. He's closely guarded. Pass to Champagny. From downtown, Plumlee pulls down the board. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Jones against Jones. And here's Allen, down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Wembanyama, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Well, some great scorers in the NBA right now, Stan. Anyone you think doesn't get enough credit for their offensive talents?
Wow, Brian, that is a tough question. So many guys putting up such big numbers right now. Devin Booker maybe still a little overshadowed by Kevin Durant. De'Aaron Fox maybe overshadowed by Sabonis. And Tyrese Maxey certainly is overshadowed playing with Embiid.
Out to the wing. Wembanyama against Plumlee. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Plumlee. Beal from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Champagny, hounded by Beal. Champagny shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And now a break to glance at the rookies who scored the most per game during the last month of play. Stephon Castle third.
Those averages have distanced him from the pack. And the scary thing is, he may widen that margin.
Shooting 2.
free throw good from Allen. And the Spurs with some changes. Collins comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Paul in for Champagnie. And he makes both free throws. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Bradley Beal.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Mamukelashvili passes to Collins. Paul looking it over. Pass to Collins. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and Vassell with the lay-in. Vassell's got 6 points.
Well, you gotta love the way Vassell went right at the defense and finished through contact.
Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Castle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Grayson Allen.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Outside Durant. Free throw line jumper. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Beal to pass to Plumlee. On the wing, Durant. Allen outside. Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. Suns keep it alive. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Vassell outside. Collins with a screen on Beal. Vassell off target from outside. And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. Trailing by 2. Durant, so effective inside.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Mamukelashvili, guarded by Durant. Collins. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Collins has gotten his first basket of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Jones against Paul. Back to Durant. Pass to Jones. Here's Beal. Outside Jones. Launches a 3. Vassell with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
That one's off. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Bradley Beal. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Collins. Here's Jones. No made baskets yet. Allen outside. Outside O'Neal. Here's the three. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Vassell passes to Paul. Here's Castle. Booker defending. Pass to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Over Allen. Vassell can't get it to go.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Outside O'Neal. Jones with a screen on Johnson. Back to Jones. Paul with a steal. Here's Castle. San Antonio again can't hit.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
Back to Booker. Oh, you can't let Booker get that close.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Castle. Booker defending. Johnson with it. Back to Paul. Vassell outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Vassell's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Outside O'Neal. Outside Booker. And here's Jones. He's guarded by Paul. Hauled in by Paul.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Johnson for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
I love the confidence from Johnson. I want to see him continue taking these types of shots.
Booker surveying the D. San Antonio with a rebound. Mamukelashvili's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jones against Johnson. Vassell outside. There's a screen. Pulls up. Again, the Spurs score. Suns trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. They need this. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Some changes for Phoenix. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for O'Neal, and it's Bradley Beal in for Allen. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Outside Paul. On the wing, Vassell. Booker defending. Clock at 4. Shot on the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Here's Durant. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Paul. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Well, you love the unselfishness makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
For three, Booker. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Back to Paul. Pass to Collins. Vassell against Booker. From outside the arc. And that's good. Vassell for three. Vassell's got 18 points in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Vassell against Booker. Steps back and shoots. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Booker's got 26.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the...
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space.
And during that first half, and that is going to do.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at power forward.
Yeah, Booker sees how they're defending him and just takes what's there.
Vassell outside. Outside Johnson. Vassell outside. That three's off the mark. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a one-point game. Booker against Vassell. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. Over Jones. That one's wide left.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Here's Durant. And there it is for him. Durant's got 8 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Jones finds Nurkic. Outside Booker. Shoots over Vassell. Booker can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Paul against Durant. Paul passes to Johnson. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. The three. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
Not a great start to the second half. He's 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
The Suns trailing. Right side Jones. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Wembanyama, high post. And Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And Booker, cash on the 3.
And it's been punch, counter punch between these two today.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Mamukelashvili passes to Wembanyama. Jones against Paul. Clock at 6. Over Jones. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Paul's got his 2nd basket on the night.
You just have to love that Paul creates for his guys and himself. He's got a great eye for finding his own looks.
And the shot's good. Now Vassell. 18 points for him. Inside. Here's Wembanyama, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Good on the second one. Now here's Booker. 33 points for him. Outside Jones. Heel against Johnson. Vassell comes with a double. Booker against Wembanyama. From downtown. Rebound by San Antonio. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Well, Vassell went in anyway, knowing contact was coming.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural to him.
Durant with a screen on Paul. It's Booker on the wing. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Booker's got 9 points here in the second half.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Jones against Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Jones. Wembanyama hammers it down. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Nurkic, a screen on Paul. Beal outside. There's a screen by Nurkic. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Rebound San Antonio. And stolen by Durant. On the take, Durant. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Can you say all the way? Durant is just putting on a show. It's a clinic. He just exploded off that steal.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Johnson. Free throw is good from Durant. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, He's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Ball can't get it to go. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. From the line. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Allen in for Jones. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. And it's Paul off the drive. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Castle, hounded by Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Mamukelashvili. San Antonio again can't hit. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Now here's Booker. Lets a 3 fly. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's on Devin Vassell. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line. And he's good on the 1st of 3. And he sinks the 2nd. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Booker against Paul. Collins with a screen on Booker. And it's Paul off the drive. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Right side Booker. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Thursday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
We know they're going to enjoy getting back home. Trying to keep up this level of basketball they've been playing. But there's nothing like sleeping in your own bed, getting some R&R at home.
Here's Collins. And that time also a missed shot. The Suns lead by 6. And here's Booker. Give him 39. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Booker. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Down low. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Durant. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Beal outside. Outside Durant. KD out here flexing on people. Spurs trail by 8. Paul passes to Collins. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Collins has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Outside Durant. And the 3-pointer is good for Durant.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this end.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Vassell, pounded by Beal. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, things are really clicking for Vassell on offense, and he's going to keep attacking until it stops working.
Booker against Paul. Booker no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Paul with it. Now guarded by Booker. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And it's now only a 5-point Suns lead. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Phoenix making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Vassell. O'Neal. Passes to Beal. Back to O'Neal. Booker against Paul. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 42 in the game.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Collins with a screen on Booker. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Plumlee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Booker. Deflects the pass. And he banks in the layup. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Now Collins. Here's Paul. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Paul's got 8 points.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Allen a screen. From the top of the key. Beal, no good. Spurs trail by 8. Barnes passes to Paul. And here's Collins. Pass to Barnes. Allen brings a double team. Lets it go from deep. Paul with another miss. The Suns lead by 8. Allen left side. Here's Booker. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And the basket by Beal.
Such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
Paul against Booker. Collins with a screen on Allen. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Jones, he's checked in for Allen. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Booker. Rebounded by Castle. Paul with it. Give him 8 from 17. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. 10 points for him.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Booker fires from way outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Phoenix. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Grayson Allen is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Jones, the pass to Durant. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. From the baseline. Jones misses. The Suns lead by 6. On the wing, Jones. To the middle. Plumlee against Barnes. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half.
And you know, for a near 7-footer, Durant has a very compact release. Just one reason he's so consistent.
It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Champagnie. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Jones against Jones. Jones sets a screen. Allen finds Durant. 6 to shoot. The 3-ball. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Barnes, no good. Phoenix leading by 6. Durant, pass to Jones. Pass to Plumlee. Releases. That's good from Allen on the assist by Plumlee. And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Champagny, the pass to Wembanyama. And it's all from three-point range.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Allen. Plumlee a screen. To the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle could put on a defense.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Castle taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. He hits the second from the line. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Outside Durant. Allen against Vassell. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow-by every single time.
Here's Castle, defended by Jones. Wembanyama, screen on Jones. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Pass to Allen. Plumlee, a screen on Vassell. For 3, Allen. And the three-pointer goes. And the Suns lead by 10.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Wembanyama. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on O'Neal.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
A different look for Phoenix. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Bradley Beal comes in for Durant. And it's Devin Booker in for Allen.
One shot.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Here's Booker, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Booker's got 46.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Here's Castle, defended by Jones. Nurkic against Wembanyama. Clock is at 3. Another shot. Tries yet again. Oh, Wemby using his length to perfection.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Outside Booker. Nurkic, a screen on Vassell. Booker for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell with it. Booker defending. Vassell outside. And that one drops. And it's now only a 5-point Phoenix lead.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
To the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Allen, he's checked in for the Suns. Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. Chris Paul comes in for Champagny. And so it's Phoenix with it. They've led by as much as 10. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
The quickness from Booker makes him hard to defend inside.
At the line for Phoenix, Devin Booker, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Booker.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Castle. Paul against Booker. Wembanyama, screen on Beal. Lets it go. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Down low. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Spurs trail by 7. Paul passes to Mamukelashvili. Outside Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Vassell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Beal outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Pulls in another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Section of the arena with free t-shirts. Here comes some t-shirts. Get up out of your t-shirts.
Checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Allen. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Wembanyama, the pass to Paul. And there's the lob. To the paint. And And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You take a look at Booker, a few players ahead of him in voting. But if he can hold on to his number 5 spot, he'll be in the three-point contest.
He's a guy you need to have there. I'm pretty sure he'll be competing All-Star Weekend, and he's got a shot to win it all.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Outside Paul. 5 on the clock. Here's Mamukelashvili. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
If you get open, Paul will find you. Chris has the best vision in the game.
Outside Booker. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. That free throw good from Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Paul against Jones. Paul passes to Johnson. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. Beal outside. Outside Booker. Over Vassell. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. Vassell against Booker. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Shoots over Durant. Nice D from Durant. The Suns have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
Fades and shoots. And no good trying to use the glass. The Suns lead by 4. Inside. Nurkic finds Booker. Shoots over Johnson. And another one!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Nurkic. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 41.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Nurkic to screen on Johnson. Here's Beal. Rebound by San Antonio. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The 3 is up. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Well, that's the leadership and clutch instinct they always want to see from Wembanyama.
Vassell against Booker. Over Vassell. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Paul. And he buries it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Pass to Booker. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Booker against Vassell. And again!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. How do you think this is going to play out?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Wembanyama. There's the three. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And that evens up their record in group play. What an NBA Cup it's been.
Yeah, the competition during this tournament has been unreal. Unfortunately, 2 losses in this round usually means you're going home.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this is all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.